Hey, your mouth's bleeding. Are you sure you're all right? What's it?
My mouth's bleeding, Bert! My mouth's bleeding! Zuzu's pedals. Zuzu. There they are! Bert! What do you know about that? Merry Christmas!
George.
Ah, yes, It Is a Wonderful Life, now celebrating its 75th anniversary this year. Originally seen as a box office failure, but is now, of course, a Christmas classic. Michael Willems wrote The Essential, It's a Wonderful Life. There is a special 75th anniversary edition out right now.
And he joins us live in studio this morning to tell us about some of his favorite things about this wonderful film. It's great to see you, Michael. Thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you both. Wonderful to be here.
What got you?
Yeah, I mean,
the first question. What got you so interested?
When did you discover your love for this movie, and why do you think it endures so much?
Well, we were just talking before we went on air about, early memories of this being on Christmas Eve,
right.
24/7. This was back on PBS, and so all of us can relate to being able to reliably come, get on the couch with the family in the evening on Christmas Eve and watch this film together. And I think the message endures. Clarence in the film, he really puts his finger on the heart of the message, which is, each person's life touches so many others, and we leave an awful hole when we're not around. And then later on, at the very end, he says, "No man's a failure without friends."
Yeah.
And I mean, that's just a wonderful prism to view life through.
Talk about Frank Capra directed this movie, and you say that he was kind of, because it was not a box office success at the time that it came out, he kind of like backed away from it, even though he is one of the most famous American filmmakers of all time.
I think that's right. I mean, you have to remember 1946, he's coming out of the war. This is his first film. And he had a recipe, he had a formula. He was one of the most highly regarded directors there was. I mean, major hits. And when the reviews kind of came back like mildly positive and not
right.
fantastically positive, and when it underperformed, at the box office, I think it was a big disappointment for him. He started to question a little bit about whether the formula was working. And then it took a few decades for it to come back, and the exposure of the film through the PBS era of showing it,
right.
24/7 on Christmas Eve, it helped tremendously. And it turned out he was extraordinarily proud of his work, and rightly so.
And so 75th anniversary, you just went to a big festival. Tell us about that. Tell us about the actress who plays Zuzu and what she's up to now.
Absolutely, I did indeed. I'm just back from 5 days in Bedford Falls,
wow.
In the town of Seneca Falls, and there's a museum, and the It's a Wonderful Life Museum in Seneca Falls. They do a wonderful job of recreating the magic of Bedford Falls. And there's a bridge just outside of town that you can go to that looks just like the bridge in the film, and you go down there at night and look back at the lights, and it's a really special time. And you can walk down the street and you'll get a George Bailey walking down the street giving you hee-haws and Merry Christmases, and it's really fun. So the actors make the magic there. There are a number of child actors who are able to come, and then there's Capra's granddaughter shows up and gives some wonderful insights on his career and life, and other children of some of the other actors.
Right.
And Zuzu in particular, I mean, she's put her heart and soul, Carolyn Grimes, she's put her heart and soul behind this gathering and really built it up to what it is today.
It's really amazing there was a recent article in the Washington Post about what her life has been like, and it was really after this movie was made, she kind of retired from acting, and she has a kind of a sad story that became finally light at the end.
But she had one of the most iconic lines in probably in the history of American cinema.
She did. Both great points. I mean, she did have challenges in life, but I can tell you, she's the most uplifting and generous person I've ever been with. And to see the people interact with her and the other actors at this festival is so heartening. the joy that they bring, with people able to connect with a film that they love so much. And she does have that wonderful line every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings, and she is often asked to do it. And my favorite part of the festival was that there's a 5K run that is super special, and she starts it with that line.
And we have that clip, so let's play that.
Look, Daddy, teacher says every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings.
That's right. That's right.
I love it.
It's like every time you see it.
It's hard to get
You
emotional
just-
actually when I watch that scene. It really is. Even after seeing it so many times, there's such magic in that final scene.
Yeah.
It's like you wonder how they created it, but the answer is all of these actors knew each other. And so it's almost like there's this synergy of friendship that's in that scene that helps create that emotion.
Oh, we've got to run, but you brought something to show us real quick.
I did. This is a toy, and the same model. It's not the actual prop from Zuzu's bedroom, and it's on her nightstand next to a few medicine bottles because she's sick, of course.
Right.
And it turns out to be a drummer boy, and everyone has a lot of fun trying to identify certain props that are in the film, and there's a number of toys, strewn throughout their scenes, and it's really fun for these child actors to be able to actually connect with toys that were in their scenes.
It's amazing to read all of the little tidbits that you may not have picked up on in the movie that are in this book, and we thank you for bringing all of this to us and kind of reliving some of these memories, especially from our childhood, watching that 24/7 on Channel 11 growing up. Hey, Michael Willem, the author of The Essential, It's a Wonderful Life, 75th anniversary edition, now available. You can find more from him at michaelwillembooks.com. Michael, thank you so much for joining us. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for having me.